All right, coaches, we're going to go through the Nova series, and this is a wing finish series for us. And so when our players fill up on the wing and they rip and drive, what do we want them to do? How do we want them to finish? So I think it's important each team has their set of finishes, but we're trying to rip and get our shoulders square to the baseline. So our chest is actually facing the wall in this scenario so that we can take the contact with the shoulder and still protect it from the defender. So we're learning how to take contact here. You know, one of the common things is when you drive and you get a layup, you open the ball back up for people to be able to block, bring it back to the help side defender. So we want to shield ourselves from that little late help side defender and hopefully play through contact and get some and ones here. So we use a pad just to be able to feel your body, you know, kind of going at the pad and then going straight up. A lot of times we go straight into it, we get knocked off our feet. So we should be playing strong through each one of these contacts. You can see these finishes here. Shoulder square. They're using the outside hand, so it's hard to get. Okay, so now we're moving on. So what's another thing that they could do? And this right here is what we call a Nash. A lot of times you get to an early help side defender, rather than just pick it up, in and out that defender. And Steve Nash used to do this a lot when he drove baseline. He found people on the perimeter or got to finish on the other side. So this is a useful tactic to be able to keep the ball alive, to not get trapped, to be able to find open shooters or cutters on the opposite side, as well as get your own finish. But especially when a help side defender shows up early, as you can see, that's what we're wanting the person with the pad to do, then we're going to freeze them. Because a lot of times those bigs are not ready to guard the dribble, but if they're there, they're going to have to guard the dribble. And so we want to kind of put them in jail a little bit and make them have to actually sit and not do what they do best, is just get straight up. So this is important, I think, for players to know. When I get into these situations, how can I get out of them? And that's what we're hoping to arm them with. And this is how I would get out of it. You can escape dribble or Nash dribble. All right, this last one is a sweep. And so, you know, maybe the person's going momentum to cut us off, and we sweep back and use their momentum against them. So if that other defender's not in our pocket, then we really like to sever the angle, get back to the middle. There's a lot of options middle, whether it's a pass out, whether it's a cutter, or also just sweeping through and getting our finish. And we really like to do this when there's just arms with the help side defender. So they get there and they're just kind of reaching. We want to be powerful and be able to play through these. And you know, we give our players a couple different options. You can do whatever you think is important here, but you can sweep over the top. You can sweep underneath. You can Heisman, which is like a rip through right there. Whatever you teach, it's just important that they know and that they're working on those. So you've seen these where we rip baseline. We've got a power finish against somebody coming to block our shot. We've got the Nash where we're going to escape out, and this final one you're seeing right here is to be able to sweep through.
TJ Rosene here with PGC Coaching. If you enjoyed that video and you're serious about becoming a great coach, you might want to look into joining our PGC coaching community. Check the link below and you could become a PGC certified coach.